Well, good evening, everybody. Fresh face for you guys. My name is Andrew Gorton. I come to you from WALB over in Southwest Georgia and the Albany area. A few other folks that work here at WTOC came from there too. Zach Logan, Wright Gasway, and of course you've got Jake Wallace as well. So I'm happy to be here, your new weekend meteorologist. I'll also be joining Cutter in the mornings on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with your weather and traffic. So you guys probably tuning in to know your weather, and it is a little bit cloudy out there. We've seen on some of the cameras across the area some cloudy conditions on the riverfront camera specifically. You'll see that we do have those clouds off in the distance, the sunset coming up here in just a little while, but thankfully no rain to ruin your Saturday evening plans. Coming back, looking at the radar here, most of this rain is going to stay offshore for the next couple of days, so you might be able to look out off to the east or the southeast and see some storm clouds once they get a little bit closer over the next couple of days. But right now, even though these look a little angry with the oranges and the reds, we're actually not seeing much of anything in the way of lightning with these. So where we are seeing a little bit of a closer chance of some rain right now, these little green specks here getting close to the Savannah area just offshore. And a lot of times when you see that light green, it might not even be hitting the ground. So some light rain possible along the coast, but that's what we call an isolated shower right there. So when we say isolated shower or two in our forecast, that's exactly what we're talking about. So I'm going to just get right to the story. We've got some rain chances coming our way. They're small, but they're rain chances nonetheless. So coming up for tonight, really not much in the way of rainfall whatsoever. But then looking at the next couple of days, 20 to 30% chance of rain through Tuesday, but a lot of us are not going to see rain whatsoever. And unfortunately, with the drought conditions that we're experiencing, it really would go in our favor to see a little bit of rainfall. But as we go throughout the next week or so, even though 30 is not a very good chance of rain for the majority of us, Monday and Tuesday is kind of where we're going to see those rain chances peak. So let me show you exactly what's going on here hour by hour, show you your radar. Also going to talk about a little bit of fog coming our way. So notice the model here that I'm sitting in front of. You're going to have most of that rain stay offshore here overnight, and then that fog is going to be with us for the morning hours. So if you're going to be up early, maybe going to a service, going to get some errands done early Sunday morning, fog is definitely going to be around the area, even a little bit more inland than we've seen the past couple of mornings. So we are also going to see some clouds across the area as well. So here are the clouds for Sunday, but even so, this rain is still staying offshore for the most part. So really a 20% chance of rain for Sunday is nothing to really worry about to ruin your plans. This is the time frame where the best chance of that little 20% isolated shower nonsense to come on in here would be toward the evening. Notice we've got clouds more so along the coast, not so much inland, but isolated shower or two possible with, again, most of that rain staying out to sea. So that's what we're looking at for Sunday. So if you've got plans to go to the beach, go with them. I wish I could join you. It's going to be a very nice day. Let's take you through Sunday here for the morning. It's going to be already warming up pretty quickly by 7, and then in the afternoon actually going to be a little bit warmer than today in the mid 80s for some of us. So it is going to be a bit on the warm side here coming up. But your beach forecast for tomorrow, only a 20% chance of rain. The wind from the southwest in the afternoon, 5 to 10 miles an hour. Water not so bad, not super warm, around 70 degrees, and then your rip currents a low risk. So that's always good news. You just got to be careful around the piers, and you guys know that by now. So let's see what else we could talk about. Go ahead and show you some other forecasts for the beach, right? Who doesn't like talking about the beach? Well, this is for earlier today. We were in the 70s for most of the coastal areas. St. Simons got up to about 80, but we're going to see some of these areas start to get a little bit warmer, especially off to the south for tomorrow. And that's kind of where we're seeing these 20% rain chances pop in as well. So mid 80s not out of the question for St. Simon, Jekyll, and then even Hilton Head, who is actually already down to the lower 70s right now, could squeak into about 80 for tomorrow. Rain chance less than 20% though. So go ahead, plan your beach trip, and if it rains on you, it'll just be a sprinkle, and the chance of that's just not very good. It's nothing that would stop me from going out and enjoying just a nice afternoon. Another thing that I mentioned earlier was the fog that's going to be with us for tomorrow morning. So watch what happens as we go overnight, we'll see those visibilities really start to go down, especially along the coast first, and that fog will move inland. So early in the morning, 2 in the morning, visibility 1 or lower all the way from Savannah, Hilton Head into South Carolina. But notice inland, those visibilities not so bad. Not that a lot of us are going to be out on the road at about, say, 2 in the morning or so, but a little bit more reasonable time to be out there. 7 in the morning, and it looks like we're almost going to be socked in with some fog. Those temperatures and dew points matching up. It's going to be a warmer morning with mid-60s. So whenever you have that with the moisture, that content that we have in the air right now, it's a little bit easier to have that fog for us, but not a foggy night for us right now. If you do have plans for your evening, everything's actually looking pretty good all across the area. And temperatures mainly going to be in the 70s, probably going to stay in the 70s through midnight as well. A few areas might just jumpstart that and go into the upper 60s, but either way, the rain chances are going to be staying pretty low here for us for at least tonight, and then 20% chance for tomorrow. So that's kind of what we got going on here. The headlines, I'll just summarize it for you guys if you're just joining. I appreciate you guys tuning in on your Saturday evening. Dry and mild, comfortable for tonight. A slim chance of rain and warm for Sunday. Actually, one of the warmer days we've got coming up. Next handful of days, I think Sunday is going to be the warmest. And then next week is when we're going to see those slim rain chances, a little bit warm there for a little while. Then I'm going to show you the 7-day forecast because we go up, we go down, and we go back up. It's that roller coaster ride of temperatures. It feels like we've been on that for a while now. So here's your 7 days. We've got the next 3 covered here with those rain chances, slim but going up just a bit. Notice 86, that's pretty warm for Sunday, definitely a bit above average, but slowly kind of cooling down just a little bit. And this is more inland, of course, along the coast. It's going to be a little bit cooler. The temperatures don't swing as much. And then looking at the next few days, the middle of the week there in the lower 80s. The morning temperatures a little bit lower as well, closer to 60. So it looks like the foggy mornings maybe to start off the week. And then closing out the week as well, we're going to see temperatures just go right back up, mid-80s for Friday. And it's not out of the question that areas, especially inland across southeast Georgia, could hit 90 next Saturday. So enjoy the cooler temperatures if you think 80s even cooler for the middle of the week, because before you know it, we're going to be in that stretch of months where it's hot, it's humid, and we kind of have to rely on the sea breeze to cool us down in the afternoon. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to end the broadcast, but I'm going to get on my phone here and answer any questions you have. So go ahead, ask away. I'm going to do my best to answer all of your questions. I'm happy to be here again. My name is Andrew Gordon, and I look forward to interacting with you guys. It's definitely going to be one of my favorite parts of my job, and I'll leave you with another quick look here of the 7-day forecast.